This is the NFL on EA Sports, and we join you from South Philly, close to 70,000 strong, packing Lincoln Financial Field.
Oh, Eagles, Ravens. Eagles, Ravens. We ain't even seen the Bills and Chiefs no more. I did see Washington like 3 games ago.
The veteran Brandon McManus ready to kick this one off. And off we go from the link. To return is Kenneth Gainwell. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Dotson, the man in motion. Right to the air, it's Hurts. That's caught. Saquon Barkley. He's close to a 1st down. It's a gain of 9. Nice pitch and catch on 1st down.
Great example of 1st down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly 2nd down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
A good spot here, 2nd and a yard. 1st carry for Saquon Barkley. His defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple.
It's a loss of 2. Brings up 3rd and 4.
3rd and short, and Hurts will throw. Now a deep ball looking for Brown. And this is going to be
I couldn't turn around and get that, really.
Great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down.
They told us this week they were going to try to come out fast, and tell you what, that's exactly what they did. Put immediate pressure on this secondary and let them know, hey, all game long today, you better defend every blade of grass because we're coming out firing. And even though that ball falls incomplete, it goes a long way in setting up the rest of this game plan as the game unfolds.
Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10. Now the 1st carry of the game for Josh.
I can get through that hole.
Not much room to operate there. He'll get only to about the 24. Here's 2nd and 9. Out of the shotgun, it's Love. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. They might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down. Dobbs headed in motion. From the gun, it's Love. And that is incomplete. Trying to connect with Romeo Dobbs that time. And that's going to lead to a 4th down. Back deep for the Eagles, Britton Covey. And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. Set to go now on 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground with Barkley. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
You want to see linebackers play downhill, Mike, meaning there's not a lot of side-to-side pursuit. They're attacking the line of scrimmage, attacking the ball carrier. That's exactly what we saw out of this guy here. He's able to make the stop at the line of scrimmage and keep it to no gain.
Now Jalen Hurts on 2nd down. Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw, and the pass is incomplete.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
On third down, here's Hurts.
Oh, wow, stop running.
He's got his man. It's
Huh.
Smith. And he's out of bounds, but they're going to spot this inside the 25. Big-time play for Philly. And even 50 yards. They'll go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. I'll run up the middle with Barkley. And he surges forward for a gain of about 5. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. Hurts to throw. That'll be taken in by Barkley. And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this first quarter. So we've come to the end of a fairly evenly played opening quarter. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. And we're back in Philly in a moment. Looking to keep a promising drive alive. It is 3rd and a yard. Getting the tight end involved in the run game here. He's going to have it at the 12-yard line. Enough to get the first down and keep it going. They'll run straight ahead with Barkley. And he finds a little bit of space.
68 was moving people.
For a gain of 4. On 2nd down, Hurts. A pass.
Good block. That was a great block.
And he will get into the end zone. Saquon Barkley. Touchdown, Eagles.
When you think back to their first possession of this game, Mike, it resulted in a punt. Not exactly the fast start the coaches told us was so important as this game unfolds. They get the ball back for possession 2. Now they try to find some rhythm, find their identity of the game plan, and they come away with 6. So that's how you bounce back in this league. It's not always going to be perfect. Really nice job settling into this game here with their second possession.
So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. From the 6, here comes a return. And he is stopped at the 25. The drive will begin there. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. On the ground, it's Jacobs to start the drive. And they'll mark him down just shy of the 40.
And a nice pickup there by the back with an explosive run play. And it's important to point out, Mike, his offensive play caller, he's still working off that opening script. It doesn't necessarily have to just be the first possession. Using formations, using run game and pass. Unmask the defense and understand where to take the play calling as the game unfolds.
How about this one, too, to start the drive? Mark him off with a gain of 24 and another 1st down. 2 minutes remaining. First half in a 7-0 game. We'll come back to Philadelphia right after this. Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Here's Love to throw.
Come on, what is that? Why?
Too far, maybe too wide. Out of bounds, incomplete.
Oh, my goodness.
Pretty
Come on,
clear
Ray
approach
Lewis.
here, Mike. You're just trying to take advantage of the size of your tight end versus a smaller defender, and you're just saying box him out and go up for an offensive rebound and get the ball at its highest point. In this case, it falls incomplete, but if they continue to get that matchup, this quarterback's not going to shy away from giving his big tight end a shot.
And it'll be taken down at the 25-yard line.
That last completion's going to go a long way towards at least finishing this 2-minute drive, Mike, with some points. You're already in field goal range, so now the idea is continue to work the clock down, take a couple shots at the end zone. You want to get points, Ideally a touchdown, but either way, you have the ball last before the end of the second quarter.
Jaden Reed was the intended target, and that will lead to a second down. Love to throw.
Ah, yep. Good way to jump in there. Yeah. It looked good, though.
And the Eagles are going to take over once again at their own 25-yard line.
When you find yourself in this situation, Mike, you're on defense, you're defending your own goal line, you got to take some chances. You've got to try to force a turnover and make a play and get off the field. That's exactly what this defender did. Takes a chance, bets on himself, and comes away with a pick to save them some points.
On the ground, it's Barkley to start the drive. And he'll pick up 2 out to the 27. Second down and 8. Hurts. There's the tight end, Greg Calcaterra. And they'll mark him down just shy of the 40.
Talk about a thing of beauty. Mike, did you see how many tight ends were on the field on that last play? They call it 13 personnel because there's 1 running back, 3 tight ends, 1 wide receiver. So everybody on defense is thinking run. They catch them off guard a little with the pass, and they take advantage of it with a big gain downfield.
So from the 39, they come up on 1st and 10.
63. Hey, Silver.
Now Hurts taking a shot downfield for Smith.
Get out of
Bring
here.
it down there, but it is inside the 10. It
That's
is going to be
tough.
1st and goal. Here's a timeout for Philadelphia. That is their second. Clock says
He didn't even know he
25
called it. He
seconds till
hit
halftime.
triangle again. That just lets you know.
They've got it at the 8. 1st down and goal. A pistol snap back to Hurts. This one is hauled in. Are the feet in bounds? Yes! Dallas Goedert. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Tight spaces down there. Things happen quick. Greg, a quick decision and great execution for the score.
You're exactly right, Mike. Down here this close to the goal line, everybody's clock has to speed up. Not only the quarterback processing to get the ball out of his hand, but you have to win as a receiver quickly and give the quarterback somewhere to go with the ball. It was that quickness at the line of scrimmage that led to that touchdown.
A safe kick taken at the 5. Oh, he's got room past the 30. A good return as he takes it across the 30. Here's 1st and 10. Back to throw is Love. That's Dobbs open left side. 13 yards to start that drive. And a quick 1st down.
And this is where the speed of your inside receivers are so critical. He lines up in the right slot. But, Mike, look how far he covers to where he ended up receiving that ball. You can't have all day. Those defensive linemen, they are coming after your quarterback. So the speed in the slot is critical. That's a great example.
Now a loose football. And no turnover here. One of the guards able to get the football and get on it to keep possession. So we've reached halftime here in South Philly, and the Eagles are on top. As we get you down to Florida, Orlando specifically.
Elijah, what up,
where
man?
the coach is, Jonathan Coachman, has our EA Sports halftime report. All right, Coach, thank you very much. We welcome you back. It is quarter number 3. Both teams ready to get back at it as we get back underway here on EA Sports. This taken at the 5. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line. They'll start on the ground with Jacobs. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's
Didn't get a better block than that. He was holding for a little bit and just let him go.
They'll stay on the ground with Jacobs. He'll be stacked up at the
Where's
line
the
of
blocking
scrimmage.
at,
No
yo?
gain on the play. What can they do here on 3rd down and 7? Here's Love. He gets that complete as he hits Reed. A gain of 16 on that pass play. 1st down, Packers. Throwing is Love. The open man is Reed. He's got it. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line.
Whatever they've talked about in the locker room at the halftime break seems to have worked. They've come out with a new established energy. You could see it when they took the field. Now this offense seems to be building on it because with that chunk play, just a little bit of rhythm that they can build off of. They got a long way to go to get back into this game, but so far off to a good start.
That's going to wind up incomplete, but a penalty flag is
Legal man
down.
downfield.
Let's
Oh
see
my
what
goodness.
that's all
What is
about.
really going on? This is
You
crazy.
only get a 1-yard buffer from the line of scrimmage for these old linemen. That time he strayed a little too far, and it draws the flag. Love. That is caught at the 3. To the goal line and in. Jaden Reed. Touchdown, Packers. Greg, sometimes we say it too often. That was an important drive. That one really felt important for them to edge a little bit closer.
Yeah, now the question is, Mike, yeah, the offense does their job, but can the defense get a stop? They've got to continue to get the ball back to their offense. Let them build on that previous drive because they've still got some work to do.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Britton Covey now on the return. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. They'll start this one with a 3 tight end look. Man in motion is Brown. They fake the jet sweep and will hand it up the middle. And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play. A 2nd down throw for Hurts.
Ooh, good pass.
To his big tight end, Uzama. And he'll be brought down, but not before they get this all the way up near midfield. On 1st and 10, it's Barkley. He'll burrow his way forward for a couple. Powerful Rashawn Gary there in run support. To throw on 2nd down is Hurts. Now a deep ball looking for...
Oh, that's my pick, yo.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out in front.
They need 8 as they come up for 3rd down. On the handoff, this is Barkley. And he'll be brought down on what will be the final act here in this 3rd quarter. So, 3 quarters now in the books.
You can see it was a run. I'm guessing run. And we still let him get that. You can see it's a run. What, no wide receivers on the field.
It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. Here's a handoff to Barkley. And he's going to be taken down. Not so easy this time. They drop him back behind the line. It's 2nd down. Off the play fake, Hurts.
Oh my goodness.
The run is complete. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
Boy. The shit is going on. They got hurt looking like Mahomes.
In the air here late in the 4th quarter as you're trying to run out the clock and protect this lead. But at the same time, I like that they haven't gone super conservative. Just handoff right, handoff left. And it just turns into tackling practice. So I like the balance of making the defense defend everything, because right now, possess the ball, protect the ball, and ultimately just run the clock out.
Here's a 3rd down and 4. Hurts now. And that is incomplete.
Great pass rushers live for 3rd down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation. And for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack. And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
He'll start at the 4. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. Here's 1st and 10. Now Love. He'll let this one rip, looking for Watson. Here's 1st down. They'll drop to throw. That's to Reed. He's got it. And he's out of bounds, but not until he gets inside the 25-yard line. They've got all 3 timeouts left, but need to score quick. It's 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Love. He'll let this go towards the end zone.
I didn't want to take that sack. Good game.
And the Eagles will take over at their own 15.
I ain't lost to nobody but the Eagles.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's positioning. Being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
Now Barkley. And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up 2nd down. He'll stay on the ground with Barkley. And he's got it. 1st down. A pickup of 4.
A gain of 4 yards. That's good for Eagles. 1st down.
Here's Hurts. He'll go right and find his running back. Now he's loose at the 40.
What did Bullard just do?
And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play. Well, they get the running back out of the backfield, and Greg, we find him in the end zone, a touchdown pass.
Mike, we call those short throw.
I blitz and get some run in the middle.
Dream. He's able to get
Everybody was open.
Hand,
He didn't have to throw it to him.
Target,
He had Smith wide open.
He does the rest.
2 interceptions and both of them touchdowns if he doesn't catch them. So I'm just like, do I really want to get those back?
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away.
It's the best defense
this
in the game.
This kick is fielded in the end zone, but no move to bring it out. It's touchback, and that ball will come out to the 30-yard line.
Reed had a hell of a game, too, and I squandered it.
1st and 10. Dobbs headed in motion. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. Out of the shotgun, it's Love. This one is caught by Reed. And it'll be taken down, but it takes them across midfield down to the 40-yard line. The Packers go ahead and use the first of their timeouts, and they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in the game. Love to throw on 1st and 10. A ball deep for the end zone. And this is going to be a touchdown. It's too little too late. They do get a bit closer as they score here in the final minute of play. Now it's McManus for the point after. He gets it to go. And the Packers back within 10. It's now 24-14. So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. Oh, what an unforced error at an untimely moment. Just tied the game, but then the kickoff out of bounds, and the ball comes out to the 40-yard line.
What?
They'll run. It's Barkley. Nice job finding the seam. Gain of about 9. Just a yard short of that 1st down. Now we'll get whistles, and they have signaled for a timeout. Curious there. Not sure the logic, but one stoppage with 5 seconds to go. Once again, it's Barkley. And he'll get about 4 out of that one. That should be enough to move the chains. It is.